What's up guys, Sam Wild here. We're looking at one of Ed Sheeran's oldest songs today. Okay, this is the first time I ever saw him play. I'm going to show you the official music video version, the official song that you hear on Spotify, okay, because he does it differently in so many different live settings. He kind of just plays about with it, because he's using a loop pedal, isn't he? So he can just do whatever he wants on the day. I am going to show you a few of those parts that he plays. Right, and then okay, because they're really cool. But the thing is, he does use a Capo one. We're not going to use a Capo today, don't worry. Some of you I know don't have Capos. Also, it sounds better without a Capo, right? But it doesn't really make a difference to Ed, because he plays it with power chords. He just does this power chord for each chord. Okay, and that sounds cool when it's mixed with everything else, but if it's just you and a guitar, then you want to do full chords. It sounds much bigger, much nicer. We don't need a Capo. So we have E minor. Take a look at the chord diagrams, pause the video for each one if you need to. The next one is G. Next one, A minor. Then we have C and D. Now, for D, I actually like to do this shape just for this song, okay, because, and that's the first finger barring the second fret here, instead of using 3 fingers, because it's easier to get your thumb around, potentially, if your guitar's not huge, hopefully you can get your thumb around to that G in the bass. You don't have to play that, you can just play C and then to D, alright, but it sounds quite cool to get that bass note in as well. So the first thing you want to do is get used to changing chords, get used to the progression. So just try and play E minor, then go to G, then go to A minor, then do C, D, G, A minor. Okay, so that last bit's the tricky part, isn't it? We go C, D, then G in the bass, C, and again we go C, D, G, E minor, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, D, G, E minor, 2, 3, last time, G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, C, 2. Okay, once you can do that, then you're ready to start thinking about the right hand, get that rhythm going. So the first rhythm you can do for the whole song, alright, but I personally would mainly do it in the verse when Ed Sheeran's sort of rapping and singing faster. So we can start simple. We're just going to do down, down, tap, and tap, down, down, tap, and tap, down, down, tap, tap. Now when we get to the C and the D chord, it's more of a down, 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 down. Right, a bit more continuous, down, 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 down. You do like a loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet, dun, 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 doo, doo. Down, down, tap, tap, down, down, tap, tap, down, down, tap, tap, down, 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 down. Okay, so just try and work on that. The in-between rhythms are a little bit more tricky, okay? Alright, so before we get the kind of subtle parts of this, just try and play the main strum. So we're going to go down, 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 up, okay? Now we still want to get those taps in. Down, down, tap, up, okay? So it's that second half that's difficult, going down, tap, up, because you're going to tap and come straight up, like that. Yeah, so all together, down, down, tap, up, down, tap, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up. Okay, just practice on one chord. Just so you get used to the rhythm. Really focus on this hand. And also, if it's too hard, just go slower. You can go down, down, tap, up, down, tap, down, tap, up, down, down, tap. Then slowly get faster. Then do each chord. Okay, but always the same for C, D, G. That part's always the same, right? If you're looking for the next big challenge, then sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to my backing tracks and all of my lessons. I teach you improvisation, soloing, advanced chords, theory, and techniques. All right, enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. So there's one more thing that we can add just to glue this together, the whole rhythm. All right, it comes in after the down, down slap. So we're just gonna do an up, okay, and it's like a scratch sound. It's not even a chord, it's not even a string, right? Because the fingers are just gonna be flat. The chord hand is gonna be just resting on the strings, okay? However you've got it, as long as they're blocking and touching the strings, you'll get that scratch sound. Right, so we go down, down, slap, then up. Down, down, slap, up. Down, down, slap, scratch. Down, down, slap, up. Down, down, slap, up. Just practice on E minor. Down, down, slap, up. Down, down, slap, up. Down, down, slap, up. Down, down, slap, up. Okay, now, after you've played E minor, okay, whilst you slap, you want to keep that E minor shape there. Okay, keep the fingers in place. But the point is you're just kind of releasing the pressure so that when we go up, you get more of a scratch sound than a chord. Makes sense? So I play the chord, I slap, and just before I come up, right, you're just releasing the pressure. You're also using the other fingers just to kind of sit on the strings. Okay, and it gives you that scratch sound. Now look, you don't have to do this up scratch, you really don't have to, okay? For those of you that are a little more advanced, this is what glues it together. Okay, well, once you've got it, obviously now we can add in the second part, which is down, up, down, slap, up. That second half can be added on. Okay, so it's getting a little complicated now, so just do it very slowly. Down, down, slap, up, down, slap, up. 2, 3, 4. Down, down, slap, up, down, slap, up. Okay, now obviously you're gonna have to go from the chord to relaxed to the chord, right? And that's the same with every time you do a different chord, it's gonna happen. Down, down, slap, up, down, up. So watch my chord hand when I do this. Just watch it carefully, watch what it does. Okay, you play it, you relax it, you play it, okay? Because in between, you just want to have the scratch. Okay, so try this with me, we'll do it slowly. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and down, down, slap, up, down, slap, up, down, down, slap, up, down, slap, up, down, down, slap, up, down, slap, up, down, down, slap, up, down, slap, up. 1, 2, 3, and again, down, down. So you might need to pause the video and just really work on that for a little while. As soon as it starts to feel a bit more natural, feel comfortable, then try and play the whole chord progression, okay? So obviously we're gonna do that 3 times before we get to our C and D combination. So it sounds like this. So that's pretty much it, guys. Well done if you've managed to play at least, you know, the middle kind of version of that. If you've got the extra up in there, amazing, that's really difficult. So there's only one more thing we have to learn, which it's just another rhythm just to make the chorus sound a little bit bigger, a little bit more flowing and fuller, okay? You don't have to do this, you could just keep doing the other rhythm for the whole song, right? And I'll show you the little riff things in a second here, but the chorus rhythm sounds like this. So, first thing to notice, we do exactly the same thing on our C, D. Okay, it's the same as the verse. Okay, just down, 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 down. Yeah, sometimes I throw an up in there as I change chord, but it doesn't really matter. But the other three chords, we're going to have this down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay, so just get your E minor chord ready. We are going to practice on this chord. Okay, the first thing you want to do is down, 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 down. Play it with me. Down, 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 down. Okay, down, 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 down. Add another one. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to add an up one. Down, 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 up. 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 Okay, now we're going to add another up. Down, 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 up, 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 up. Okay, now we'll add another down. Okay, down, 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 up, down. 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 Now we add one more down, and again there's an accent on this. So down, 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 up, down, down. 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 So the last thing we can do, again optional, but you can just add another down, up, which will sort of bring you into the next chord. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Up, down, 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 up. So when I do that down, up, the reason it's in brackets is because as I'm doing it, down, up, I'm changing chord, down, up. Okay, that's when I change chords. Can you see that? It just sort of allows you, it kind of has sound as you're changing chord, right? Otherwise you get a gap. You know, that little gap is a little bit just odd, so just add another down up in there and it fills the gap. It brings you back into the rhythm as well. It's sort of going down, up, down. Right, 1, 2, 3. It just brings you back into the start of the rhythm. Alright, for those of you that want to learn the really cool little do ding 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 and the do ding ding ding. Okay, let me just show you those now. So the first one we're going to learn is, yeah, all we do, first finger goes on to the 5th fret of the B string, B5. Third finger goes on to E7, right? Now Ed Sheeran actually palm mutes this, so he puts his hand on the strings very lightly and then he picks more firmly and just alternate. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the last one you keep the finger pushed in, but you slide it up the neck after you pick. So you pick and you slide. You keep pushing it in, pick, slide. Make sense? Or you could do 4. Yeah. Just a little effect, really cool. The second part we're going to learn, you can play it down here. But Ed Sheeran plays up here. Just sounds different, sounds a bit thicker over here and thinner down here, right? Just because of the location to the body, yeah? Also, it's easier to palm mute on the thicker strings, which is probably why Ed Sheeran did it over here. Okay, so we'll follow his suit on this one. So we're going to have the first finger on the 12th fret. Hopefully you should have 2 double dots to mark that, either on your guitar or on top of your neck. If not, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the D string, first finger. Okay, and we're going to pick and then hammer on the 3rd finger to the 14th fret, so 2 frets away. Okay, dun, dun, bum, bum. The 3rd note is on the G string this time, first finger again, 12th fret, so we just move it down 1, like that. Then we're going to add a pull off, 3rd finger is going to pull off the G string, 2 frets away. So make sure the first finger is already pushed in, so after you pick, pull it off, the first finger is going to be there ringing. So you pick, pull off. Yeah, so all together. Now make sure it doesn't sound too smooth. You don't want it to be like this. Okay, so use your hand as a tool to cut off the strings. Okay, so you just rest it on the strings as you play. Okay, don't push it in too hard, it's really light, okay, and you need to pick harder when you do this as well. Yeah. Now after you've done this, pick and pull off, the 3rd finger comes back down on the D string, so we've moved up, okay, 14th fret, so yeah, okay, then we're going to add this, so this time the B string, first finger 12th fret, okay, then to finish, we just do another pick, pull off, no, 14th fret on the G string, pick, pull off, and we do the D string one more time. So on a separate note, guys, if you do wonder how Ed Sheeran makes all the different sounds with his guitar, okay, he treats it like a drum, right? So he hears the drums in his head, then he tries to recreate it, right? So you can get the bass note. Okay, you might have a, so he uses scratch sounds. You might go for the kick, find a good part of the body where you get a good bass sound, usually around the biggest part, yeah. For a tap, you could just tap the guitar, you can tap underneath, other side, right for the snare, so you might do that, and then he'll layer it upwards. Alright, then he's layered up the, and then he'll add the doom doom boom boom boom. And then he'll finally add the, and he'll do power chords. So if you think about it, if you layer up those 5 things, which is pretty much what he does, he layers up about 5 or 6 things, already it sounds massive, and then he might layer up some vocal effects as well. So that's it for this lesson. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope it was helpful. If it was, like the video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell icon too, so you get updated with my new videos. Alright, I will see you in the next lesson.